Very
Actually, a
vibrant cultural
precious
club we have.
opportunity. I mean, ISA National has time and again given opportunity to cultural clubs, so that keeps us motivated actually. So very visionary leaders. You have crafted the program so well every day. I mean, each day of the year. Very nice, sir. Proud to be associated with ISA by heart. I mean, I'm telling out of my heart.
We will start in a minute, sir.
Everyone,
Yeah, sure.
yesterday I was telling, we have raised the bar so well that people are wondering what will be tomorrow. Thanks to Dr. Balavenkat and Dr. Bajwa. Every day the bar is going higher and higher.
Actually, I was just looking at the GC group for the link. I suddenly realized that I feel Dr. Bajwa forgot to post it on our GC group. So I just posted it 5 minutes back.
Link has been the same, sir, every day. It's just even day one link also would work.
Every day we were getting a flyer on
the
our GC
message
group.
would be different. The content of the message.
Today. I did not see it today. I just posted it on the GC group.
Good evening, Bhimeshwar sir.
Hi Bala, good evening. Good evening everyone.
Sir, good evening.
Sir.
Namaste.
Yeah, good evening Bajwa.
Founder Chancellor has come. It's a good. So,
good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Dr. Rajiv.
Good evening. Good evening.
Dr. Vishal, good evening. And good morning in USA.
Good evening.
Sir, Dr. Vishal is anesthesiologist cum endocrinologist.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Vishal, for joining with us today. And I'm very happy that tomorrow you will enrich us with your thoughts. Thank you so much.
No, thanks to Dr. Bajwa and all of you. My first love was anesthesia. Then I switched to endocrine in the US. But it's been a very smooth journey since, because the foundation was laid with anesthesia.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So where do you work now?
So I'm in St. Vincent Hospital in Indianapolis, and I'm the chair of endocrine here.
Okay, excellent. So you're in the colder part of US.
Yeah, it's like the heart of the US. Yeah. Like 3 hours from Chicago.
Okay.
So, now I formally welcome all the seniors, our President Dr. Bala Venkat sir, our past President Dr. Bhimeshwar sir, the senior GC members, the colleagues, friends, everyone. I think today we are entering the penultimate day of our Anesthesia Action Week. And for the knowledge of those who may not be knowing, this is the only program in the globe which is being run throughout a week. In other societies, they may run for a day or a two. They may run a marathon, but we run the program of 7 days. And the president secretary of the ISA, how much busy they are moving every here and there. But in the evening, they are sticking to their schedule, sparing time to start the program on time. At least one of them is always there. So that's a story of the Varanasi Action Week. And it has run a beautiful course for the last 5 days. So today is a semi-final day. It's as I already written a message, it's between the two extremes. The private practitioners, which constitute more than 60% in our country, and the College of IS is entirely an academic body, which is looking after the academics, and founded by Dr. Bhimeshwar sir as a chancellor, and now it's the third year running. So we have come a long way in establishing this college, then the practitioner forum, and more importantly, the culture club, the three highlights of the day. First of all, we'll start with the cultural, practitioners. Then we switch over to the college, and then we finally end with the art and literary and the culture club program. So before starting, we always take the blessings of Saraswati mantra or Saraswati Vandana, which has been beautifully crafted by our ISA Cultural Club team. And they have done a wonderful job, and we are playing it every day before the start of this event.
Om Saraswati Devi Namaha. Presenting Saraswati Devi Vandanam. Ya Kundendu Tusharahara Dhamala Ya Shubhravastra Ya Veena Varadanda Manditakara Ya Shweta Padmasana Ya Brahmachyuta Shankara Prabhuti Devai Sada Vandita Sama Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishesha Jadyapaha Shukalam Brahma Vichara Sara Paramam Padmasane samsthitam Vyandetam Parameshwarim Bhagavatim Buddhi Pradam Sharada
Ya Kundendu Saraswati Mantra was presented by ISA Cultural Club. It is a beautiful and yet highly powerful prayer to Divine Mother Saraswati for bestowing her grace and love. Recited every morning, it marks start of the day on a positive note. Regular chanting of this mantra can win the grace of Mother Saraswati and bestow goodness and knowledge and help the chanters mature spiritually. May Goddess Saraswati bless us all.
So thank you, ISA Culture Club. I think because of some technical part, I think 10 or 12 seconds we could not hear. So this is the holy beginning to the program. And now I formally welcome Dr. Bala Venkat Subramanian sir for delivering his welcome address to all the audience here. Sir.
Thank you so much to Honorary Secretary Dr. Sukhminderjit Singh Bajwa. And this is the 6th day consecutively I'm hearing this divine Saraswati Vandana. And thus really it's soul steering and gives that impact for the evening. And I sincerely thank ISA Cultural Club for this rendition. Thank you so much. And it's indeed a great pleasure that as we enter the 6th day of our Anaesthesia Day celebrations, we have the conglomeration of 3 important, I would say, 3 important cornerstones of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. Number 1, we start with the Private Practitioners Forum, and in India and throughout the world, it is estimated that 80% of the clinical surgical work is made a possibility by the private practitioners. So they form the major force in making sure that a patient gets that surgery either day or night, and make sure that whether it's a metropolitan city, a 2-tier city, 3-tier city, a taluk place, a small village, an anesthesiologist available, and more so especially for antenatal cases and cesarean sections, because I realized that there are several parts in the world today that many maternal mortality happens because of the non-availability of an anesthesiologist who can give anesthesia to a cesarean section. So we are extremely proud that in India, there's a large force of private practitioners who help us in decreasing the morbidity and mortality in the perioperative period. Those who have made themselves that capable of administering anesthesia with limited resources, both in terms of equipment and in terms of human resources. So on behalf of the entire National Governing Council, I extend my very, very sincere thanks to every private practitioners of this country for their selfless service and for facing challenging situations alone. And we thought it's important to dedicate one part of the Anesthesia Day celebration to private practitioners. Thanks to Dr. Pankaj Gupta, the National GC member, the incoming Secretary, Dr. Rajiv Gupta, incoming Treasurer, Dr. Sunil Sethi, who will be enumerating about the private practitioners' contributions to emergencies. It's also such a pleasure that today we have with us our past president, Dr. Bhimeshwar sir. It was his brainchild to have the College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists come into being. His thought process, ably supported by our immediate past president, Dr. J.B. Divatia sir, and Dr. Bajwa, and the leadership which joined together to make this a possibility. So College of ISA is the academic wing of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists with 6 deans and 6 associate deans, and each deanery has contributed to the academic growth of ISA and more to come the coming years. This is just the foundation, and we are sure College of ISA will reach its pinnacle in the days to come and will contribute significantly to the progress of academics in this country. And thank you, Dr. Bhimeshwar sir, and thank you to all the deans and associate deans who have joined hands and who are present here today. On behalf of the entire National Governing Council, we extend our sincere thanks. And the third and most important cornerstone of ISA is the ISA Cultural Club. They make sure that they contribute whenever we knock their door, and they make feel India as one. And if you see, each participant is from a different state, different language, but they come together and show unity is strength and unity in diversity. I thank the ISA Cultural Club for giving us the much needed impetus to make ISA shine in cultural activities. With this, I welcome you all to this 6th day and also take this opportunity to welcome you all for the penultimate day, the final day tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I hand over the proceedings to Dr. Sukhminderjit Singh Bajwa. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And rightly said, the 3 cornerstones of our ISA, they are joined hand today is to present this program. And regarding the theme of the WFSA for the World Anesthesia Day, and rightly we have chosen that theme, that even for the practitioners. And to just inform that in my hospital, the private hospital at my place, I just placed an order for the workstation, although 99.99% cases are done in the regional. So that is the step toward the patient safety. When you have a workstation, at least your hands are free to do any resuscitative work. So this is the way we can be contributing our roles, where we can easily buy the equipment, we should. So that's the way to go forward. And in the practitioners forum, first of all, I like to invite Dr. Pankaj. The theme already conveyed, the anesthesiologist in the healthcare emergencies. So I like to request Dr. Pankaj Gupta to give his words of wisdom for every practitioner and for everyone present here. Dr. Pankaj, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Bajwa. Very warm greetings from ISA Nasik. And it's been 180 years since we have had the first demonstration of ether anesthesia. And I feel it's a high time that all anesthesiologists, especially private practitioners in the country, come forward and try to work for safe anesthesia, because safe anesthesia saves lives. As Dr. Bajwa rightfully mentioned, that having a workstation is very important in every OT today. That's what we are trying to promote all over the country. When we talk of safe anesthesia, it was in 2017 that we first came out with our guidelines for practitioners in the country, which we have revised recently. And in the Patna ISACON, we have released the new guidelines. This has various chapters, but one thing which I wanted to highlight in that of that book was we have had a patient declaration. Recently, there have been a lot of litigations against patients, or the patients have been asking the anesthesiologists to hide and not mention about some medical diseases to them. So this has become a very important thing in today's scenario, where anesthesiologists are being told, please don't show that we are hypertensive, or please don't show. So the onus is on the anesthesiologist to say, on the patient to say what he wants. There is a case which I would like to just let people know. There was a anesthesiologist who had mentioned that a patient was an occasional alcoholic, and suddenly it was found that the insurance company refused his claim because he had mentioned anesthesiologist had mentioned that he is an occasional alcoholic. So the patient has filed a case against the surgeon that your anesthesiologist mentioned this, so my case has not been money is not coming through. These sort of things have become very important in as the time progresses. So, along with the patient declaration form and the other various things like the PAE form, the consent forms, the list of recommended OT drugs and other equipment required in the OT. We have also have declarations of the post-op shifting care that a patient requires, the Aldrich score, the fasting guidelines have changed in the last few years that we are trying to enforce all over the country. Remuneration is, of course, obviously a hot topic among all private practitioners. And we have mentioned specifically in the booklet how we feel that remuneration can be itemized and delivered in every city. About 2 years back, we had sent a note from the National ISA that every city was supposed to have their minimum remuneration charges. And I am very thankful that out of about 240 branches that we have, about 60 branches have already sent me their minimum remuneration charges. And I believe that quite a few are working on it, and some of them have already made it available in their own city, but they have not shared with me. This I came to recently in the Bombay conference. So I feel these are very important things. I feel private practitioners in India are a divided lot. There are 3-4 types of practitioners. One is the anesthesiologist who is working every day, running from one operation theater to the second operation theater throughout the day, and doing whatever 5 or 6 or 8 cases that he can do. The other form of private practice is he takes up a job in a particular nursing home or has a tie-up only with one nursing home, and so visits that particular hospital. The third type which I've come across recently is a lot of people are joining us full-timers as individual anesthesiologists in single hospitals. The corporates, we all know, they usually have a group of 4 or 5 or 6 anesthesiologists, and many practitioners are working on that in that way. So I feel it's a very divided lot that we have. And of course, what I believe is I've been very happy as a private practitioner working individually, going to various nursing homes. And it's for each one of us to decide. The basic thing is you have to have safe anesthesia practices, is what I feel we're trying to advocate at the national level. Coming to research, unfortunately, most private practitioners, especially the first type that I mentioned, running from one hospital to other, especially in the initial years of practice, are not into research or publications or something of that sort. Maybe it's after the first 15, 20 years of the struggle phase, which is over. It is then that they start thinking about doing some publications. Like even I did recently, I had an international publication, but of course the topic was not on research. It was more on experience of what I have been doing about bringing financial freedom to all anesthesiologists in the country, which I feel an alternate source of income has become very important in today's private practice. So you can easily learn to say no if you are not comfortable working with any particular surgeon or a particular hospital. Other problem that we in private practice we have regarding research and publications, we don't have any motivation, we don't have any targets like corporates do have, government colleges do have. So that is a little lacking in private practitioners. Maybe in the long run, if there is some motivation for us, my suggestion is that there are various groups in the city or the city branch of ISA itself should come up and start collecting the data, because believe me, when we go to conferences and practitioners and we realize that what has been presented or what has been showcased, we have been doing it for last n number of years, and we may have a huge collection, but unfortunately we are not presenting, we don't talk about it, we don't publish it. So I feel that is a very big thing lacking in the private practitioners in the country. It is thanks that now at least we have a section on private practitioners in the IJA, and I feel one or two contributions have come in. I mean, Dr. Rakesh will be able to say more about it. So I feel looking up at safe anesthesia practice in the country is the main job of the Private Practitioners Forum. At the end, I would conclude my talk by wishing all of you a very, very happy World Anesthesia Day celebrations. It is going on everywhere in the country. Unfortunately, in Nasik, we have always very pompous about it, but this time we had an unfortunate death of our colleague, so we are not doing anything about it. And I'll conclude by saying again that thank you, wishing all a very happy World Anesthesia Day once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pankaj, for throwing the light on the part of the practitioners. Coming Going forward, I would like now to invite Dr. Rajiv Gupta to say the few words on the theme of this World Anesthesia Day. Dr. Rajiv.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. Bala Venkat, President ISA National, Dr. Bajwa, Honorary Secretary, ISA National, Dr. Bhimeshwar, Past President, my colleague GC members, seniors, and my dear friends. Now when we are celebrating the World Anesthesia Day, on different days we are having different topics of discussions. And today it's a day for the private practitioners. So as Dr. Pankaj said, yes, freelancers, and there are three types on the private practice. And but I would like to focus more on the freelancers and the research they want to do, or how they can do, and a guideline or how they can involve themselves in getting for research and publishing their articles. We all know that anesthesiology is a very vast subject, very stressful. But a successful anesthesiologist is that which can remain calm and composed during the stressful conditions or high risk cases. The basic problem with them is they are doing very good work, doing wonderful cases, but they lack the data. They don't keep the data of whatever they are doing. So if we want to do some research, particularly the youngsters who are recently passed their PGs or their SRship, they have finished their SRship, they have great enthusiasm regarding all these things because they have done their thesis, they have published their papers. So that is the stage when they can do it. But the problem is, being a freelancer, they don't have time. People say that they can dictate their terms, they can choose their time, they can choose their surgeon or hospital. But no, this is a big no, because freelancer doesn't have any choice. When to begin with, even I was freelancer, so you don't have choice. You start at 5 in the morning, and by what time in the evening or night you come, it's not upon you. It depends on how much cases you are doing and where you are doing. So that is the time when you don't have funds, because research needs funds. It needs ethical committee also, and freelancers don't have that. But yes, after practicing for 10, 15 years, when you are established, you can do that, you can try that. But most of them, they lose the intent of going for the research or publishing the paper. So what I wanted to say is what ISA can do for the freelancers so that they get involved in research work, they get involved in publishing their papers. because they are doing good work, they have good number of data. So best thing is to have a group practice. So once you are doing group practice, you can choose your topic for research. You can take the permission from the ethical committee. Yes, there is a problem with the ethical committee because in freelancing practice, you don't get that. But for that, at least you can try a nearby hospital or a medical college where they have their ethical committee, get your things or topic passed, and start doing the research work. And if you are 4 or 5 people, they are involved in it, they are doing cases, they can record their data, they can publish it, just like what we do in the thesis. So that is how you can do it. But now the thing comes from where they'll get the funds, because all the time they're running for the cases from one nursing home to another nursing home, from one hospital to another hospital. So it is difficult for them. So I would like to suggest that if, or I can say, I would like to propose to ISN National that if there are some freelancing anesthesiologists who want to contribute for the research purpose, if there is possibility, we can assure of some grant for them, so that they also feel involved. Because otherwise, what I've seen even in the CMEs, where big medical colleges are doing their CMEs, the topics are like, they don't feel like joining that, because they are doing their cases in nursing homes. And when we talk of base and all, they don't have those monitors, they don't have DSA. So that is why they lose their interest in going to the CMEs also. So here I would say that in CMEs and conferences, there should be certain topics which attracts them and helps them in day-to-day practice. And similarly, like ISA National can, suggest them their mentors, maybe in nearby medical college or some private medical college, where they have their own ethical committee, and they can suggest them to go and get the permission from the ethical committee for their research work. So funding and ethical committee, these are the mainstay, other than the time, which is very important for the research purpose. And but there is one thing, that ISA National, they're giving awards to all those who are publishing the papers. They have so many awards, like best original article, best review article, best systematic and meta analysis. Other than that, there are COPS awards in different fields like pain, airway, and then there's TN Jha, Ludhiana Award, then this Jaipur Award for airway. So there are so many awards. There are things which, if they want to pursue in research thing, they will be involved in that. So ISA is doing a great thing, but the only thing is, funding and this ethical committee problem. So that we need to introspect and find out some solutions for them, so that they get promoted or they get involved in all these research purposes. So that is all I would like to say regarding research work.
Thank you, Dr. Rajiv. It's a very valid point. Actually, what can be done is very easy nowadays with the district ethical board. You, whether you are a practitioner, you have a mini hospital, you can always get your thing done. It may not be possible to go for the typical randomized clinical trials as a private practitioner, but the door is always open for the case series and observational studies that can be easily carried out by any practitioner, whether you are in a group practice or you are doing a solo practice. The district ethical board is there. You have to submit your application, provided that you have to take affidavit also that whatever the things you are going to do, the equipment, that much minimum mandatory equipment and monitoring is definitely there for that particular study you want to undertake. So, and even if the single case comes, I think there are many editors, of many journals throughout the country who have their own hospitals. They're into practice. They are doing the good work of editing. I can tell you, the Indian Journal of Endocrinology, the chief editor of that journal almost had more than 700 publications in the PubMed Index journals. He is running his own private hospital, busy with the OPDs since morning till evening, and then with the rounds of his hospital. In spite of that, the person is still, I'm talking about chief editor, and there are many other persons also. It's always a self motivation which is very important, no doubt about that, but it beginning has to be there. And IJ has been publishing the private practitioners' case reports, letter writer since many years. For the last 2 decades, we have seen so many reports being getting published, so many letter to editors getting published by the practitioners. So I think that's a way to go forward. And now I'd like to listen from Dr. Sunil Sethi. Dr. Sunil Sethi is also a practitioner at Karnal, Haryana. So I request Dr. Sunil Sethi to convey his words of wisdom to all of us. Is he there or gone?
Hello.
I think Dr. Sethi is there. Yeah, Dr. Sethi, please.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, Dr. Balavenkat, Dr. Vimeshwar, sir, all the governing council members and the dignitaries from all over the India, and my best wishes for the all the people, those who are sitting here, to all the ISA members. It has been a great effort to celebrate World Anesthesia Day every year, and my aim of today's topic was what is the role of anesthesiologist in the recent advances. I will not go for the other people what they are doing. We anesthesiologists are called everywhere, whether it is any cardiac arrest in the hospital, whether it is high-end surgery being done, as already said by the previous speaker, that 80% of the work is being done by the private practitioners. And the expectation from the private practitioners is very big. So we have to do all the cases round the clock, and we are expected to be up to date. Since the world is very progressive, and we have to be up to date. I will talk about myself. A few years back, I have been attending conferences very frequently. I learned ultrasound guided blocks. Now, this is the era where we need safety of the patient, and precise blocks are there. So even in the high risk patients, we can do such things. So one needs to learn. I remember the words said by Dr. You learn something from your conference, you must go and practice it in your own city. And that is my urge to all the people who are listening to me, that please attend the topics, the workshops. Last time Dr. Bajwa had conducted this workshop for the private practitioners exclusively at Patna this year. At Patna, we had a very good workshop for the private practitioners. And all the leaders who are there in ISA, they have been doing very well, very good for the practitioners all the time. When we are asked what are the roles of anesthesiologist in emergency, then we are called for the resuscitation purpose, for the airway management. We are the experts. We have plenty of good airway gadgets coming up every time. In the COVID, high flow oxygen was there. The concept was there. It is being used. Record thyroidotomy, and many procedures like these. And if we talk about the early recovery from, we are there in era. We see for the recovery of the patients. These are the recent advances. And now recently the conference which was held in Chandigarh, that has changed the thought that we have to learn about total intravenous anesthesia also. For the there are closed loop circuits are being developed for the patient safety, and I must congratulate the present leadership that they have started the simulation lab throughout the India, and I was told that around 40 labs have been created, and these labs are for the training purpose of the practitioners at periphery. So I will again urge those who are hesitant about the procedures, they are not learning, they can attend, they can visit these simulation labs. and we can learn the things. Then comes the recent new molecules are also coming up, which can be used. And even in the local anesthetics, we have the different isomers are coming for the safety of the patient. I think this is the role of anesthesiologist at present. They are available in all the procedures. And with these words, I thank everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Sethi. I think that was a very elaborate and for such things, for any innovation or anything which the practitioner feels, I think if you don't want everything can get published, our ISA national newsletter paper is always there. You can always
Yes.
publish your cases, your opinions, your surveys, anything. That newsletter, it will itself gives you a wide coverage throughout the country, and definitely it will also motivate and stimulate you for going for the more of the publication and research, whether in practice or in academics. So that's the way to go, and that's why the academics are very important, especially in our society. Our society, ISA is basically an academic and a professional organization, and we got the College of ISA, the CISA, in the year 2023, and it was formally launched at Gurugram's AGBM during the ISACon, and with the Dr. Bhimeshwar sir as the founder, chancellor of that. I think he had to catch a flight, he has left, and Dr. Bala Venkat sir, who is the current chancellor, he is also busy in another session now, so he has taken up leave. I request Dr. Divetya sir, who is the Vice Chancellor now, to just say a few words about the college briefly before we introduce our deans and associate deans. Divetya sir.
Good evening, Dr. Bajwa. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me through the Bombay
audible,
traffic.
Sir. Audible, sir.
Okay. So the college was formed, the initiative was taken by Dr. Bhimeshwar sir when he was president of ISA. And he wanted to have a college which was functioning directly under the supervision of the ISA. And, which would coordinate all the academic activities of the ISA. The ISA, just for the benefit of members, does a lot of academic activities, and not just the conference, and not just the national or the state or city conferences, but all the PG assemblies. We all do all the ISA workshops. We do all the ISA sponsored CMEs. Okay. So all those things come under the ambit of the academic activities of ISA. So the college was formed to coordinate all these activities with the exception of the national conference. So all the other academic activities will eventually be routed via the college. Right now, it is our very hardworking and dynamic secretary who's doing all the work, Dr. Bajwa. But eventually, Dr. Bajwa cannot go on forever. So we need a structured mechanism, and Dr. Bhimeshwar's vision was that we should have a college of ISA in place. So this was formed. And so essentially what the college, we structured it so that the president of the ISA is the chancellor of the college. The past president or the academic chair, the immediate past president is the vice chancellor, who sort of will have the executive role. And as of now, we have, there will be one secretary. But as of now, we've got two secretaries. One is the academic secretary, that's Dr. Bajwa, who's continuing his work. And the other is an administrative secretary, Dr. Bharat Bhushan. But eventually, there will be one secretary of the college. And then very importantly, we've got 6 sort of divisions, right? And each division is headed by a dean, assisted by a associate dean. And so there are 6 deans, and these 6 deans look after 6 different sections. For example, curriculum development, faculty development. One dean will look after research and publication. One will look after monographs and other, textbooks, monographs, etc. One will look after webinars and online courses. So there are 6 sort of sections. And eventually the college will have their own sort of programs of 6 months, 1 month, 6 months. They can be online or offline courses, we can accredit different institutes and hospitals for running, say, an airway fellowship or a regional anesthesia fellowship or a trauma fellowship or something, where people can go and do training. And the college, they'll have to register with the college, may pay a small fee to the college, and obtain certification from the college of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists, or CISA as it's called. The CISA also has started a journal. It's called Peak, with Dr. Bajwa as the current editor-in-chief. So there are lots of things which will happen, and eventually the college will be running courses. They will be these courses will be online, they'll be offline, and they will also be a source of revenue for the college. In the sense, because people have to register and pay for those courses, and those courses may be modules of 6, for example, a neuro anesthesia module. So people can register and get certified in neuro anesthesia, but they'll have to run through all the modules. Let's say that college for that course has decided there'll be 12 modules for neuro anesthesia to be completed over a period of 4 months. I'm not saying this has happened, but this is the sort of plan and the vision that will sort of happen. So I think the ISA has taken all the steps to move in the right direction, and the college right now is still a baby, but I'm sure it'll find its feet very soon. We've taken baby steps, and with all your support, cooperation, and blessings, I'm sure the college will blossom, and the college of the ISA will become very, very important and a very significant uh, uh, division of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. And I think with this, that's roughly what I had to say. And Dr. Bajwa and the other deans will now introduce themselves and what are their functions and what are their roles and what is their vision for the college.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for giving a brief and but concise information about the College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. Yeah, it's doing fine. So I will be first of all inviting the most senior teacher, Dr. Umameshwar Rao sir, who has been doing a wonderful work. Don't go by his age, go by his enthusiasm in conducting so many webinars. He is a dean there. Along with him is Dr. Srinivasulu. They are doing a wonderful work. So I request Dr. Umameshwar Rao to just say 1 or 2 minutes brief message to the audience. Dr. Umameshwar Rao sir. Is he there, Dr. Srinivasulu sir? You had logged in. Dr. Srinivasulu sir, you can continue on behalf of Dr. Umameshwar Rao sir. Okay. In the meanwhile, Dr. Gopinath sir was also there.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good evening, sir.
Nice seeing all of you. Nice to happy World Anesthesia Day in advance. So thank you, the entire leadership of ISA for having me as one of the deans. I have been given the responsibility of looking after faculty development. So initially it was labeled as trainer of trainers, but I think faculty development sounds nicer. So we had focused on improving various aspects of the faculty that manage or take part in grooming all the younger colleagues. So that would start with improving or refining our teaching skills using teaching aids or forming curriculum and having uniform teaching platforms, improving our skills in terms of professional development, in terms of leadership skills, and various aspects of being a faculty member. This doesn't, though this platform was supposed to be for the private practitioners, Dr. Pankaj Gupta and others raised very important aspects of research and development. So there is a teacher in all of us, whether you're in private practice or in the academic circles. So it was the idea is that yes, through simulation or having workshops, attending CMEs, which are basically targeting the private practitioners or the general public or the people who are in learning process like SRs and JRs and faculty. The idea is that faculty of today are teachers for tomorrow and maybe later. So the idea is that everybody can participate in this faculty development program, which can be which is basically planned to be a very structured and modular kind of things. So hopefully there is one session in the Raipur conference. Dr. Bajwa should confirm this. So that is basically looking at teaching aids and process of teaching, formulating questions, and there will be a panel discussion. So that was the plan. So I hope everybody joins us, in becoming and developing themselves to become academicians. Thank you, Dr. Bajwa.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your encouraging words. Yes, we will have a session of FDP, and it will be a short session to start with, but it will keep on progressing with the times to come. Soon we will be having some online as well as offline modules for that faculty development program, and you will be the person who will be guiding us for all these things. So thank you very much, sir. Now, I like to request our next Dean, Dr. Indrani Madam, to convey about her deanery, curriculum and regulatory affairs. Dr. Indrani Madam, good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Bajwa. To start with, I would like to wish everybody a happy World Anesthesia Day tomorrow. I am the Dean for Curriculum Development and Regulatory Affairs. So as a Dean of that, I have to have a crucial role in the academic and all the educational programs which are being formulated and all the fellowship programs which are about to be launched. And Dr. Jiggy Divatia just told you about the various fellowships which will be launched shortly. So the curriculum development of those fellowships, implementation, and seeing to it that it is aligned with the national standards will be part of my job. And of course, the assessment methods and things like that. And of course, the regulatory compliance of, of all the of the bodies of the institution, that also will be important. And to start with, we have done a green anesthesia policy from CISA. From we have submitted the policy for green anesthesia. Hopefully, at least some part of the green anesthesia should be implemented in future. So this is basically the outline of my job as a Dean of Curriculum Development and Regulatory Compliance.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. And it's a very important aspect. Okay, maybe in infantry stage, but after some time, I think it will take its shape, and the entire curriculum of the college will be the main dean will be the curriculum and regulatory affairs. We will be needing that when the college grows to a good extent. Now, another dean, Dr. Manisha Katikar, for all the educational programs. Dr. Manisha Katikar, kindly convey your briefings to the audience.
Thank you, sir. First of all, let me wish all of you a happy World Anesthesia Day in advance. I have been given the responsibility of having the deanery of the CMEs, the workshops, and the PG assemblies, along with Dr. Nishant Sahaya as the Associate Dean. We have already submitted SOPs as well as we have already submitted the planning for the program of ISA PG assemblies. The basic idea is there should be uniformity all over India in such kind of programs. So as our incoming secretary and treasurer said that the private practitioners should get involved along with the academicians. So such kind of uniformity all over in all the ISA programs, the ISA sponsored CMEs, ISA, the PG assemblies, this uniformity will be maintained and a definite protocolized program will be conducted in such kind of events. So we will be also doing some kind of working on, both of us are working on webinars, not webinars, the workshops. Already the simulation workshop under the guidance of Dr. Bala Venkat sir has taken a good shape, but few workshops are there in, we are making some protocols also for those workshops, which will be submitting in the Raipur conference. So looking forward to meet you all in the Raipur conference and having a discussion on this agenda. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Manisha ma'am. Yes, the programs are doing very good. And your associate dean is also here. I request Dr. Nishant also to convey his blessings and words about this associate deanery. Dr. Nishant.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. And thank you. I'm working under the tutelage of Dr. Manisha Katikar, ma'am, and together as the deanery for the these CMEs and PG assemblies, ma'am has been very dynamic in the sense that she wants to have a uniformity with regards to the curriculum and the teaching that is there. And for the private practitioners also, it is very important that we are able to attract the private practitioners to the conferences, CMEs, in a way that in which that interests them and in a way that benefits them. So we have actually presented a few of the ideas already, and probably at the Raipur conference also we'll come up and we'll join together to get some more ideas on how we can improve these CMEs, PG assemblies, and the academic events for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nishant. I think you will be a perfect partner with Dr. Manisha Katikar, madam. Take up this job to a different level. So we wish you success, to both of you, to keep up the good work. Now I think Dr. Uma Meshwar were not able to log in. Dr. Srinivas is there. So Dr. Srinivas, you can unmute yourself now and you can also convey on behalf of Dr. Uma Meshwar and yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. There was some, sorry, first of all, sorry, there was some internet issues here. So even same thing for Dr. Uma Maheshwara sir also. Good evening all. And on behalf of the online teaching wing of online program of CISA, I would like to tell all our members that we are planning and conducting the programs, online teaching programs in various topics concerned to anesthesiology. And so far we have conducted 4 programs, 2 courses on neuroanesthesia and one course on pain medicine, and also 2 webinars on hemodynamic monitoring, and also recently the pain airway. Yeah, and we're going to have one more webinar in the next month about spinal anesthesia, and we are going to have another 6 courses and webinars. And Dr. Uma Maheshwara sir, who is a senior most academician, is taking active participation in this, and he is guiding us in this regard. And we'd like to invite feedback from all our members so that we can improve upon our further programs. Thank you.
Thank
Advance
you.
wishes for World Anesthesia Day.
Thank you, Dr. Srinivas sir. I think that's you and Dr. Mameshwar also are doing a very good job, as I already conveyed before. So these are the 5 daily, and the 6th one is the books and monographs. That is our very own Dr. Ramakiran Reddy is the dean of that. So with Morley Thondebavi as associate dean, Dr. Ramakiran Reddy sir, views from your side.
Good evening, one and all. In my deanery, textbooks, publications, and monograms, we have released one textbook, first textbook on recent updates on pediatric anesthesia at World Siva Conference at Chandigarh in July. And the second book on research methodology will be released in ISACon Raipur next month. And other 12 books are on the way. And regarding the monograms, we are doing a project called How I Do It. This simply we call it as HIDI project, in which we are preparing more than 100 monograms on basic skills as well as advanced skills, procedures, basically. So these monograms are accompanied by videos also, 5-minute videos. So this is all under preparation now. We have prepared almost 30 videos now, and we are going to upload into isaweb.in very soon. So any member can log in and watch these videos. So this will be launched in ISACon Raipur again next month in November. So far we are doing these works. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ramakrishna Reddy, sir. I think the good work is being done, and that the space for this has been created on the ISA website. We have an agreement with the webmaster. So we will soon have all the learning videos with the efforts of Multi-20 Babi and yourself. So that is going to be a very good viewing for all the viewers of ISA. Now, the final dignitary, Dr. Sheila Nayan Mehta, is for research and guidelines. She is not there. Dr. Rakesh Garg, our associate dean. So I request Dr. Rakesh Garg to convey a few words about the projects of the research and guidelines deanery.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bajwa. So, with regards to the deanery of the research, we have tried to put up a point prevalence study, a cross-sectional study, which will be like a practice pattern. So, this work is already on process. So, maybe in next couple of weeks, we'll be able to gather a big data across the Indian population, which becomes very important for developing guidelines, which is important for our Indian-based studies. And also at the same point of time, if the members will be interested for multicentric studies, those will also be supported by guiding guiding and coordinating the various aspects of running these multicentric studies. So this is the plan for initiation of research. And as was being discussed in the previous session for private practitioners, I think that was a good idea. So this deanery can also think of supporting the private practitioners for conducting and helping them for their data collections, because a huge number of cases are being done by solo private practitioners, either as solo or a group. So this huge data which can be collected can become very resourceful for planning and submitting, and this will give a boost to them also. So I think this would be the subsequent plan, and Dr. Shira will further update in coming time about the progress about these aspects. Thank you, and over to you, Dr. Basu.
Thank you, Dr. Rakesh, for highlighting those important projects being carried out by the research and guidelines deanery. I think that's a very brief summation of how our College of IS is doing. And we will be honoring the first fellows during our Raipur conference, and that will kickstart the proper functioning of the college in all the formats. And later on, I think it's always bits and bits, but when just like it's a lag phase, so once it comes to a log phase, the College of ISA will be the one of the most strongest academic body in India and maybe in the globe in the coming days. So where we will be feeling proud of such an academic body, and the endeavor by ISA is a huge sum. So that was our briefings about the College of ISA. Now, the equally important, yesterday we had a good sessions about the wellness theme with the mental, physical, social, behavioral. Every part was discussed along with the financial and hobbies. But the contribution of our different clubs is also equally important. Two clubs are contributing a huge to our society's extracurricular activities, the ISA Cultural Club and ISA Art and Literary Club. However, even though those people are involved in those activities, they are doing such a good work for our ISA, for our specialty. Even though the theme also, the patient safety, they are contributing a lot. So I request first of all invite Dr. Maya Balerao. She's a coordinator and program head of this one ISA Art and Literary Club to showcase the work being carried out by the Art and Literary Club and its members. Dr. Maya, please unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, sir. Can I share my slides?
Sure, madam. Go ahead, please.
Can you see, sir?
Make it full screen. Yeah, fine, madam.
Can you hear me and can you see, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Continue, ma'am.
Hello?
Continue, ma'am. Continue. I think Dr. Maya lost the connection.
I'm
Ma'am, you
there,
are
sir.
there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
there, sir.
It was seen. You just carry on. If you think that the problem is there, you can switch off your video and continue.
Yeah. Can you see, sir, now?
Yeah, fine. Absolutely fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we are celebrating. Good evening, sir. Respected IAC National President Dr. Bala Venkat, sir, and Honorary Secretary Dr. Bajwa, sir, and respected Dias. Good evening, and I extend my warm wishes and wish you a very happy Anesthesia World Anesthesia Day. This is in advance, and we are celebrating Anesthesia Week this week, and role of art in having a safe anesthesia practices and healthcare emergencies. I'm going to talk about it. So, just 1 second. What has happened? So, when we are working in operation theater, there are demands of our anesthesia profession. Like we work long, intense hours spent in the OT. We need to be very precise and focused. And there is our responsibility that we have to have a safe, administered safe anesthesia. We need to be very calm, and though we are working under pressure, it is rewarding yet mentally taxing, and uh, we undergo stress, anxiety, depression, loneliness, and frustration. So many a times when we are managing the emergency cases or maybe the routine cases, we feel agitated. We go blank. Sometimes there are panic attacks and there is poor decision making and overthinking. So you can see these are the emotional outbursts. And what happens? What happens in our brain? So there is a ultimate result. There is a fogging of amygdala. And what this amygdala goes in overdrive, which causes prefrontal cortex and hippocampus, they are suppressed and releasing or leading to heightened fear, poor decisions, weak memory, and emotional outbursts. And there is a release of adrenaline, cortisol, and noradrenaline, which are not good for us. So, what happens when we are managing the healthcare emergencies? This leads to stress, fear, which I have already mentioned, and this can lead to disaster. So, engaging in art can be a form of reflection and self care. It reconnects us with the patient, with our teammates, with the relatives, with the empathy, hope, resilience amid the challenges of emergency care. So, art becomes a quiet yet powerful healer, and it offers a emotional release and comfort. So, of course, there are advantages of art in healthcare management. When we are doing art, maybe we are having a creative art or we are just having a visual art, it causes calming of amygdala and it releases neurochemical substances like dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, which causes improvement in alertness. We are more focused, we are more concentration, our concentration is more when we are working, There is a creativity while we are handling the emergencies or the routine cases. We are very prompt in taking the actions. Decision making is very fast and proper. And of course, there is a energy when we are indulging into art. So, friends, every canvas is a journey of soul. It achieves a state of flow, and this flow improves a performance in life. And we anesthesiologists has to have a good performance while managing the cases or managing in the operation theater, maybe emergency cases or the routine cases, because this art releases happy hormone. It's a serotonin effect. So I'm going to take you to visual art. So these are my paintings. I get up early in the morning and spend my 1 hour in doing some sort of painting or some creativity. And this gives me energy and keeps me happy throughout the day. So art is a universal language and it speaks where words are unable to express. So this sort of creativity, you can see the visual effect, or even if you are visualizing any art, you can see the happiness. You can experience that serotonin release in your brain. So these are my few creative work done in last year. These are our Pune monuments. And you can see this beautiful flowers. I'm very much fond of painting the flowers, and you can see the fleeting beauty of the movement. And these are the memories. So this vibrancy, the colorful variations, or maybe voluminosity, it gives us enchanting effect in our brain. And this is a timeless fragrance and pristine petals. You can visualize those. So coming to the art is no doubt, it is one of the purest and highest element in human happiness. And for we as an anesthesiologist, when we are doing high risk cases, challenging cases, this art calms us down very much. So in summary, it helps us to reduce anxiety, restore our inner balance when the medical environment feels intense or overwhelming. Art and painting bring a touch of humanity in the world of our anesthesia. They remind us that healing is not only physical but also emotional and a spiritual experience. Thank you so much. With this note, I would like to invite you for one of my grand exhibition, which will happen in Pimpri-Chinchwad city, and I'll be displaying more than 70 paintings in my own gallery. So thank you so much. Thank you, Bajwa sir, for giving me an opportunity. And my program coordinator, Dr. Manisha, Dr. Indrani madam, Shailaja, and Chetna, they are my colleagues, and they always encourage me to take up this art. And thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Dr. Maya Bhalerao. I think your paintings not now touching the hearts of Indians anesthesiologists. They have gone global also. That's a really moment to be feeling proud of. And definitely, the art is such a hobby. We were discussing yesterday also. It distracts you from all your suffering, stress. And if anesthesiologists they want to be excelling in managing the healthcare emergencies or crisis, I think a calm head is very very important. These type of hobbies, the arts and culture, they take you away, they distract you, partially stabilize your mind, and so that you can handle these situations in a much balanced approach, because these situations demand a high amount of focusing and skills at the same time, which is not that easy for every person to gain every time. I think when you inculcate these habits, they definitely help you becoming a better professional also. Thank you, Dr. Maya, for being with us for such and showcasing the so many beautiful colors, the flowers and the exhibitions. And we wish you best for your exhibition, upcoming exhibition.
Thank you so much, sir.
So,
Thank you.
so moving on to the next part, our ISA Cultural Club. As you have already seen that we are having every day this Saraswati Vandana and always end up with the national anthem. But apart from that, the members of our culture club, especially the program head Dr. Manoj Kumar, our program head, then Dr. Manisha Katekar, Dr. Indrani Hemant Kumar, the three program head, and the coordinators, Dr. Shalja, Dr. Chetna, Dr. Avarasi sir, and all many other coordinators who difficult for me to name everyone here. They are doing a wonderful job, and it's prudent to say that all of them are living up to the theme of anesthesia in healthcare emergencies and all, because every day they face such a situation that they deal with it. Before we see the contribution of those anesthesiologists in anesthesia and cultural club and other extracurricular activities, let us hear first from Dr. Manoj Kumar, who is the program head of this ISA Culture Club, if he is there. Dr. Manoj, are you there?
He's there, sir. Please unmute yourself, Manoj, sir.
Where is Manoj? No, he can't unmute. He has to start his video first. Okay. Dr. Manoj, now you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah. Audible.
Dr. Bajwa.
Yeah.
We are celebrating World Anesthesia Day each and every year on the 16th October, but previous year we are going to celebrate Anesthesia Week. Very good initiative by the ISA National. So our cultural team, especially our coordinator and our other program head, Dr. Manisha Madam, Indrani Hemant Kumar, and Rajesh Diwan sir, Chetna Madam as a coordinator, Selja Madam, and other person in the culture group are doing very good work. So we will present tomorrow on the eve of World Anesthesia Day.
Thank you, Dr. Manoj.
Thank
I'd like to listen from Dr. Manisha, and then Dr. Indrani, then Dr. Assis. So, Dr. Manisha, madam, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Bajwa. I'm really overwhelmed, and thanks to all the coordinators of ISA Art Literary as well as ISA Cultural Club. They have been doing wonderful job. Special thanks to Dr. Shailaja, Dr. Chetana, Dr. Maya, Dr. Rashish Diwan sir, because so many times I have asked them to make the presentation in a day or two, and they have done it. Not only they have done it, they have also worked hard so that it will be of the standards for the presentation for ISA National. They have been doing hard work. I have been associated with them for last 5 years, first as a coordinator and then as a program head. I'm so happy and overwhelmed to see their hard work. For Maya, what to say? She has been given a very magic hand, and she is utilizing such that hand not only as a hobby, but she's also doing a lot of social work. She has not told this to anyone, but I know that she is doing a lot of social work, and then she's presenting her the pictures which she has painted to all the social work, all the places where she has been doing. She is raising money from her own whatever exhibition she is conducting, but whatever money she is getting, she is donating to special work. So hearts up to Maya for your social work.
Thank you.
And Chetana as well as Shailaja. I'm so thankful to you. You're always there for the work for ISA. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dr.
Manisha,
Manisha,
for these
ma'am.
kind words. Thank you so much.
Rightly
Thank you,
said.
Manisha ma'am.
Now I request Dr. Indrani, madam, to convey a few words.
See, the art is not something which everybody is gifted with. So Manisha has already, told about the art and literary club and the various people who are powerhouses of these art and literary club. The only thing I want to add to whatever she already said is that, what do you call it? The creativity and the expression is not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea. And here we have a dedicated lot of individuals who have Saraswati in their hands, Saraswati in their throat, Saraswati in their movements. So hats off to all of them, and especially to Shailaja, who actually, the problem is everybody is busy. So when they share their presentations, it is almost always at the last moment, and becomes difficult for the person to to handle everything and give the last touch and present it in front of all of you. So I think this time Shailaja has done that, and I'm sure all of y'all are going to really enjoy this whole presentation. And my humble pranams to all the Saraswatis of ISA.
Thank you, ma'am.
You yourself are such a graceful dancer, ma'am. Coming from you, it is really a big honor. You are Saraswati, an embodiment of Saraswati yourself. Thank you so much. Thanks on behalf of Cultural Club. I'll tell later once Bajwa sir gives me a
And
chance.
Dr. Assis, we have a short of time, please. Your words of wisdom.
Thank you, Dr. Bajwa. First of all, congratulations and best wishes and blessings to everyone on the eve of World Anesthesia Day. And talking about culture, I felt for last 30, 40 years, anesthesiology fraternity has so much art, which I hardly to see in other fraternities. Maybe genetically, those who are having art, they join anesthesia, or if after joining anesthesia, we create our own art, developing so well. And believe me, the singers we have, the two lady singers present here, Minal and Shailaja and all are, if they have gone to Bollywood or Hollywood, they would have been a wonderful national, international singers. So that's what they are missing joining anesthesia probably, but they have the same capacity. And my word, Maya is an international celebrity for, I think, no match to her, probably in whole country. And like that, Maya, Chetna, we have a celebrity. We have Shailaja as a celebrity just recently performing in Dubai. So it's another international celebrity. And Indrani, I wanted to mention, before that, Shailaja mentioned, we saw your recent dance, it was really wonderful. So what I wanted to convey is, we have a well art developing vibe in our postgraduate training programs probably, so that, and one more thing I observed is we don't have ego and any inhibition. That's what the best part we anesthesiologists have. So that's why we are excelling in our field, and we are practicing also. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best to everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Assis sir. Now I think it's a time to showcase all the preparation made by the ISA Culture Club. That is very, very important.
Myself, Dr. Rekha Solanki, President of ISI Ahmedabad City Branch and Associate Professor at Gujarat Cancer Research Institute, Ahmedabad. When Air India flight crashed onto the Medical College campus, Ahmedabad, at just 500 meter distance away from my workplace, Gujarat Cancer Research Institute. Rescue efforts showcase the quick thinking and selflessness of the anesthesiologists of GCRI and Trauma Center of BJ Medical College. Rescue was completed within 4 hours with his triage and efficient coordination of authority and anesthesiologists. The role of anesthesiologists for mind and body relaxation by cultural event in Garba and dance from the team GCS and GCRI at ISA World Siva Congress at Chandigarh and Navratri mythological performance and Garba dance at Isakon Gujarat 2025.
अंगुली पकड़ के रखो टाइट से, थोड़ा भी कमजोरी लगेगा तो बता देना। पकड़ अंगुली, टाइट से पकड़, बस बस आ गया, पकड़ो पकड़ो, टाइट से पकड़, टाइट से पकड़।
So that's a wonderful compilation highlighting the role of our ISA cultural team members, how they are really faring in professional life, how they are contributing to the healthcare emergencies. That was very much evident when Dr. Rekha Solanki was managing that. So they were, I think, having a robotic surgery in their new built OT when the plane crashed, and we were in continuous touch with her. And things were managed, but almost complete mortality who were in the plane, but there were other casualties in and around. So those were managed in a very, very swift manner. And these people, all the anesthesiologists, I think in and around Ahmedabad, they were on their feet to do a selfless service to save all the humans who had suffered the injuries during that plane crash. So that shows how much the binding in this specialty is when the crisis comes. So whether the slogan is anesthesiology in the healthcare crisis, yes, we have set a very good global example right from the time of COVID and other things. So anesthesiologists, if you ask me, they are not the professionals to be just labeled what their role is in healthcare emergencies. I think 13, 14 years back when the emergency medicine was arrived in India, when it arrived in India, the anesthesiologists were given that task to handle the emergency medicine department. Even the MCI at that time, they did not think of any other professional rather than anesthesiology. So they were made the in charge of the emergency department, emergency medicine, in addition to the anesthesiology and ICU. So you can very well imagine the importance of anesthesiologists in this country, and that was superimposed, reinforced, and expressed during the COVID times, where we got so many patients in the critical care units, and we were the leading physicians at that time among all the specialties, which earned us the COVID warrior. And we were ourselves were down with so many times with the COVID, and but we were still serving the humanity. So that shows what the role of anesthesiologist is. Even in the, if you ask about anesthesiologists anywhere, if you ask about the committees, if you ask about the other things, the policy making in the government, so many places, I think anesthesiologists are the front runner. And that's why I said the culture club, the people who are doing, following their hobbies, they're following the rituals in extracurricular activities, they are still dealing with the healthcare emergencies. A big thank you to the culture club for contributing immensely to our ISA anesthesia endeavors and being a central part of the themes every time. And this presentation was done in a very quick time of within less than 24 hours. So thank you, Dr. Shailaja, for composing this thing. This is the way to go forward. Just we have, I think, 5 minutes total. To you can anybody can unmute themselves because I am removing that bar. Now you can unmute yourself and express yourself just briefly, 30 seconds, everyone, one by one. I think nobody wants to express.
Okay, sir, I'll begin.
Yeah, Dr. Minal.
Yes, a very good evening, everyone. And I would really take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy World Anesthesia Day in advance. At the same time, ISA Cultural Club, besides all the academics which we are doing, has played a great role in my life. And all the coordinators, especially Bajwa sir, under whose leadership it has even progressed further with the seeds being born by Dr. Naveen. Thank you, President, Secretary, coordinators, Shailaja ma'am, Chetna ma'am, Rasesh sir, for helping us come out with the best potential. Sir, trust me, it is one of the best things which has happened to us. So dependable. We feel ISA is us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Minal. I think that's the feeling should be on every heart that we are ISA. ISA is my ISA, my pride. So that is the theme of our next issue of newsletter paper also.
Yes.
Dr. Chetna.
Hello,
Yeah,
am I audible?
बोलिए मैडम.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, Bala Venkat sir, and Manoj sir, Manisha ma'am, Indrani ma'am, Rasesh sir. It's a gratitude, basically, deep from my heart. If I am here as coordinator of ISN National Cultural Club and Art and Literacy Club, it is thanks to ISN National. Definitely, it's not possible to be here without the faith that you all have in us that we can perform whatever you ask from us. So it's gratitude right from the heart to all of you for believing in us and bringing out the best from everyone to in each and every corner of India. Whatever activities are going on in Cultural Club, the concepts are by ISN National and they are all beautiful concepts. How it is conceptualized, how it is brought out, and how it is portrayed in the videos, like everything turns out really well. So it is teamwork and teamwork by all the ISA National program heads and the coordinators and also the members, each and every member who contributes to it every now and then. So I'm thankful to each and everyone for being there with us and to contribute to this unity in diversity, as very well said by Bala Venkat sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Chetna. And we are also thankful to you for equally actively participating in all the activities, irrespective of your busy schedule. Thank you very much, Dr. Chetna, for that. So I request Dr. Raksha to unmute herself. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, all the seniors. So I would also like to take an opportunity to wish everybody happy World Anesthesia Day. And as the sir said, that I'm really proud of ISA and all our team members. Everyone is so dependable, and I'm so confident that if I face some issue, so I will approach any one of my senior that I will be helped. So I'm so confident about that. And about Dr. Shailaja, about your videos, I get refreshed when you play and when you sing. So it's really like it's like I'm very proud of ISA. I'm very proud of all the cultural committee, all the clubs, and I'm really happy that I'm associated with ISA. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raksha. And I think that's the right words for everyone in ISA. And after Dr. Maya, after Dr. Sharja, she raised her hand first.
Yeah.
So in the
Yes,
classroom
yes,
like
yes,
that
yes.
only. So Dr. Sharja,
Yeah, yeah,
you
absolutely.
please, Dr. Sharja.
Muted me. Yeah, okay. Sir, yeah. So everybody has showered so much love. I should definitely so two things I would like to do without wasting much time. I would like to thank all, especially our president sir, who has been showering warmth daily, and our Bajwa sir. Daily, you have been playing this Saraswati Vandana and national anthem, which has been painstakingly made by Dr. Chetna and Dr. Rasesh Devan. So both of them, credit to them that they could make this video. It's singing is one thing, but making a video is another thing. So I would request ISA National, since we are such an integral part of our academic presentations, you have been giving us opportunity to the cultural club. So can we have something more structured where we can have an editor dedicated who can edit the videos and all? Because what happens is today's presentation, which has been conceived by actually Bajwa sir, he was the one who gave the idea yesterday कि आप एक video बनाइए, and I have been a team person, so I included almost 11 anesthetists, and all of them at the top of the hat they gave their submissions almost very enthusiastically even till today morning. So ऐसे में एक editor की जरूरत होती, because doing our clinical work it becomes very difficult to do these technical editings and all that to make it presentable on a national or a global platform. So that is one request, that we want an editor. And secondly, I would like to thank all the participants and the people who attended today and cheered us up, and also the participants. Yeah. So Rastesh Diwan sir, Chetna Agarwal, Dr. Chetna Agarwal, Dr. Venugopal, Dr. Kiran Vyavare, Dr. Meena, Dr. Meenal, Dr. Chitragupt, Colonel Chitragupt, Dr. Rekha Solanki, Dr. Amrita, Dr. Tulsi ma'am, and Dr. Ankur Khandelwal. Thank you so much. And also thanks to the program heads, Dr. Manoj, Dr. Manisha ma'am, and Dr. Indrani ma'am. Thank you so much. आपके बिना ये cultural club नहीं चल सकता था. It has been running since 7 years now. uninterruptedly and doing almost some 5-6 collabs every year. So that's how we have made more than 30 plus music videos for ISA National. That is an absolute honor for being associated. And yes, as Raksha said, you are very approachable, sir. Everybody is very approachable. It is a fraternity. I, being in from the army side, I've seen what is that kind of a fraternity, and this is a very warm fraternity. Thank you to all the leaders. All the leaders. Sorry if I missed out on anybody's name, but yeah, my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, and happy World Anesthesia Day and happy Diwali in advance. दिए
Thank you,
जलते हैं
Dr. Shalja. You
और
have to
फूल
be there
खिलते हैं.
tomorrow. Don't wish Diwali
Yes,
now.
yes.
Tomorrow is the final, grand finale is tomorrow. So, Dr. Maya,
Yeah.
madam, you were wanted to say
Yes,
something.
yes. Yeah. Once again, good evening and heartiest congratulations to all of you. Sir, heartiest congratulations to you also, because in I think last year, you have taken 2 of my articles and front cover was given by me. So I felt like I'm really grateful to you, and keep on doing that art page dedicated to artists, so that artists get a chance to depict their work, to display their work in paper. So that is a very good idea, sir. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. And regarding the art exhibition, we can plan in Raipur, and our artists, we can address them, and we can motivate them to participate in art exhibition. So that is my second suggestion, so that this art will be like people will get motivated because of this, that we are doing some activity. So we can plan that in our Raipur exhibition. I think Pradeep Sharma sir has communicated with me, and he has told me to he has asked me to give some guidance about how to plan, and I've given him all the details how to go ahead. So we can just communicate with each other and we can plan that art exhibition in Raipur. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Maya. So, what are the feedback I'm getting that we should have a cultural and art and literary club editor? Okay, we will choose among you only, so that informally you become editor. So that the leader should be honorary, the editor should be honorary, and should be spending from his or her own pocket, just for the sake of ISA. I think that we can make any of you as a editor. So don't worry about that. That is then the frame of mind. So got it. You can't have
Dr.
a separate
Bajwa,
editor. Yeah.
Dr. Bajwa,
Yeah.
as a cultural club head, I give heartfelt thanks to Dr. Divatia sir. Under his presidency in previous year, he searched lots of talented people from each and every corner of our country, and they have presented in the ISACON Patna conference. So as a program head, I give lots of thanks to Divatia sir, and also establishment of the culture club from the Naveen Malhotra sir, and the our present president Dr. Bala Venkat sir. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Manoj. Yes, Dr. Divatya is there. He will be concluding the meeting in the last, because that will be the presidential address. So, for all us, 3 presidents, being any president present, he is the person to be concerned with, to giving the last address. Dr. Bhavesh says you were going to say something.
Oh,
Dr.
thank you,
Bhavesh.
sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. Actually, it was nice. I was there throughout the presentations. It was wonderful to listen to all stalwarts in this field of culture, art, and literacy. And many greetings from our side, from SAPC, and happy World Anesthesia Day in advance. Thank you very much, sir, for giving us.
Thank you, Dr. Bhavesh.
Thank you,
I think
Bhavesh.
it's
Thank you.
8:10, and if somebody doesn't want to speak, because then I have to play the national anthem, and after that it will be conclusion by Dr. Divetya sir.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Hello.
Goody sir,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Happy World Anesthesia in
Thank you,
advance.
sir. Same to
It
you.
was an excellent program today, and you talk about this doctor's role, anesthesiologist role during COVID. Actually, anesthesiologists worked like soldiers in a war. People, they lost their life also, and they did an excellent job during COVID. And today's program, it is the art that attracted me like anything. And saying that amygdala also decreases in size and increase in prefrontal cortex also, that Maya told. And all other programs, everything. And I wish you all happy World Anesthesia Day in advance. Thank you and long live on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And I think thank you again for joining from the USA. And now it's time
thank
for
you.
us.
Welcome.
Yeah, sir. Before playing the national anthem, I request all of us to turn off the videos so that it just akin to giving like a standing up ovation to our national anthem.
Hello everyone, we are presenting National Anthem by ISA Cultural Club. Jai Hind. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
So that was the presentation from ISA National, the practitioner, the college, and culture club. So I request Dr. Divetya sir to formally close the session.
Thank you, Dr. Bajwa. Thank you for all the participants today. I think it was again a wonderful evening with the private practitioners, the college, and the great art and literary club and the cultural club. I won't take any individual's name, but I think everyone has done a fantastic job. And, I really congratulate them and wish them all the best and we'll take the ISA forward. So with that, I think we'll close for today. Warm wishes and greetings for World Anesthesia Day for tomorrow. And long live ISA. Jai Hind.
Yes, sir. We will meet tomorrow. Till then, good night and long live ISA and Jai
Long
Hind.
live ISA.
Long live ISA and Jai Hind.